What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well in good spirits. Well, we are back with the Hulk at C&D Auto Tech, and the news isn't what I had hoped to share. So let's get into it, and if you don't know what I mean, let's take a look. What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well in good spirits. Well, today's the day we're gonna head to Chuck's to see the verdict on Hulk. If we can save the motor or we have to pull it. I just wanted to start the video by saying I am so blessed and so humbled by all the beautiful words of encouragement and support you guys have sent via DM, comments, messages. I didn't realize, and I'm humbled by all the love that is and support there is for the Hulk build and the channel. You know, it means a lot. So I've been a little under the weather this week, so hopefully get back at it, and we're gonna find out together. And we have a month left, and October 22nd is the end of the giveaway for the Bronco, just like that. So go to stangmode.com, grab some merch, and you're entered to win the Bronco. I'm telling you guys, check it out. Please help support the channel and, the rebuilds by going to stangmode.com, grabbing some merch, and to win this epic Bronco. These are hard to get. Dealers are upmarking them. We're just marking it for $1. So every dollar you spend is an entry to win this beautiful Bronco. I love it. I want to get one personally if I can. It's a great truck. And as you saw by the off-road videos, it's great. I get looks everywhere. Stangmode.com. Every $1 spent is an entry to get this vehicle. All right, so what's peculiar is there's no Mustangs here. The only Mustang we have is in the garage. That's College Mamba. So where are all the Mustangs? We'll talk about it. Let's hop into Thor and let's see what happens. Let's go. Well, we are back with the Hulk, and the news isn't the best. We'll talk about it. Let's take a look at it, and then you can tell just by watching the top of this video why I'm not feeling as good as I'd hoped.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, go ahead.
So what we're looking at here is the run from Poconos Raceway was it last Saturday? Saturday before?
Yeah, last weekend.
So as you can see the RPMs, we're going along. Let me see here. We'll start with IATs. This is where you started the run just about. Let me find, you can never find this stuff on here. Orange is your gas pedal, your throttle. So you're coming up. Right here is where you start. Your IATs were 111 to start the run. We'll zoom in a little more. And as you see, they just go and they go and they go and they go. And they reach 239 degrees. The purple line right there. 239 degrees. And engine coolant temp was fine. Air temp going into the blower before the blower was fine. That was what?
86
degrees. So it wasn't hot. Air fuel ratios were a little wonky towards the end, but for the most part, we're right where they were supposed to be. The thing though is, well, we were having a little
knock.
And we were fine. We were probably fine till about here. As you can see, the knock is pulling 9 degrees at the very end.
So it was trying to pull as much timing as it could have.
It was pulling timing. That was knock.
Yeah.
So we were getting detonation. We saw that with the spark plug. Cylinder number 6, half the ground strap was gone. As you can see here, spark right here. and I'm not sure which one is which on this because there's two on here. Spark number 1 is spark, but between 11 and 15 degrees of timing, it was pulling timing. So we had a max of 20, you know. So, and with the nitrous there's a max of 20 with the nitrous, full spray, top of its 3rd gear. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the car did what it was supposed to do. It was pulling timing. So, unfortunately, it was just too hot.
Too hot. Yeah, it's just too hot. Non-hot lap, the first one, where we did one. The car. This is what the car was doing all day. Was 170,
Yeah,
and it was happy.
Speedometer's off a little.
Yeah, it
bit.
is.
You were running
It
those
is. Yeah,
slightly
it is.
larger tires.
Exactly.
So.
Speedo's off, but we did 170.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the log where everything was fine. IATs only got to 154 degrees. Huge difference.
Huge difference.
And then IATs going into the filter were even a little higher. 91 degrees. So, I mean, full spark, 19.5, 20 degrees, you know.
That's what it should have been. And, you know, that's when you pull aside and say, okay, check the logs, everything cool, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
You don't pull back in.
Everything down.
Yep.
So, I mean, you can see there, that run absolutely no knock.
Yep. Smooth. Look at that difference. Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, that run, everything was fucking happy. If Street Speed hadn't jumped on you, you would have gotten that
I know.
So he should be sending you a check for the engine. It's his fault.
I think so. He needs to.
Oh, I mean, with 1 million plus subscribers, I'm sure.
Oh, listen, this is a drop in the bucket for him. Man, I tell you what, though, you know, in a weird way, though, I'm very proud of the car for sustaining that much abuse back to back, and it's not like it. I hate to say it, I'm happy it's not a hole in the block.
Yeah.
Considering what was requested of it, because we just talked about that. That was a 10-second full throttle pass at that much heat, and you know, so you know if we can get away with just like a set of pistons and some gaskets, you know, I'll take it. Considering what it could have been, it wasn't a full long block like it was before.
Let them check all the rods.
Yeah, exactly.
Knock. I wouldn't be surprised if the rod has been a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna do all the stuff that he does. So we'll see.
Compression was all over the place. We had a max of 120 psi of compression, which is pretty low. And we had a low of 0 on cylinder number 6. So there's a hole in the piston, or the rings are gone. I won't know until
L&M opens it up. Okay.
You know, I mean, I knew that there was probably going to be an issue with number 6. We saw the code when we were there at the track. We pulled the codes, and it had a misfire on number 6. I pulled the plug, half the ground strap was gone.
Got it.
So we knew that there was something going on. Take time and effort, just get it to them, let them CSI the engine, and you know, we'll build it bigger, better, badder, stronger.
Build it back better?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, listen, man, I appreciate Chuck. He did this in like a weekend, on his birthday weekend, actually. You know, he came here on his birthday, and
Birthdays are full of people.
he pulled the motor. So just a synopsis is, we checked the logs. Obviously, we talked about that high ATs. And what was the most important thing that Chuck saw was not only the splintered spark plug, but there was no compression on cylinder 6. So that's why we're here, and we're gonna actually pick up the motor and take it back to L&M. It may be a quick fix. I don't know, because it's not as crazy as a hole in the block as before, but You know, there's things that are going to happen. They're going to actually have L&M CSI it, as Chuck said, look into what's going on. It could be just a set of pistons and maybe some sleeves. We don't know, but we're going to leave that to L&M to, you know, look into. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the progress. We'll keep you posted. But you know, if it was a gasket, we wouldn't have had a bad. We would have had a good compression leak down test, but we did not. So that's why we're here. So next step, we're gonna take this bad boy to L&M, and this, my buddy Iconic GT500 is gonna actually store it for me. And we may, I'm trying to contact some people while it's down. We may have to upgrade, since it's out, just upgrade the DCT while we're at it. So we'll see. Stay tuned, and we'll go from there. All right, you guys, so there you have it. Unfortunately, the worst, it could always be worse, but the motor has to come out because, as we talked about with Chuck, cylinder 6, I mean, I had a spark plug here. The spark plug is no bueno, and what that means is either a melted piston or maybe a bent rod. I don't know. Of course, I'm not an expert. I'll leave that to...
Can you see how fucked up the cylinder looks? I don't know if my light's got an issue for you either, so you move me where you need me to move.
Oh, yeah. I can see it with the naked eye. Yeah.
All the cylinder, the piston's gone. The cylinder's all got piston all over it.
Well, you would expect that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 0 or 100% leak and 0 compression.
Oil everywhere.
Yeah, and then number 1's got oil on it.
Wow, it's spread it out through the cylinder.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
racing's fun.
Yeah, well,
I'm concerned with
all right, let's wrap it up real quick. So what's the plan, brother?
In the next couple days, we're gonna get it apart. We're gonna see what's wrong with it, and we'll go from there.
Go from there, guys. We're gonna have a full breakdown of what L&M finds, CSIs. They're gonna look at the tune. They're gonna look at everything. Open it up. You couldn't see with a flashlight, but he already saw that 6 is pretty much destroyed. So.
And cylinder 6 is gone.
Okay, so we'll go from there. All right, stay tuned to the videos. Like and subscribe, because you know, it never ends.
What is going on? Oh, Jesus, what the hell? That thing looks familiar. Yo, isn't this the Bronco on Stangmode.com? Oh, I mean, well, how'd you end up with it? Isn't it supposed to be up for $1 an entry on Stangmode.com? A little close here, buddy. I mean, listen, I didn't want to start anything with you. It's Stangmode.com, right? I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.